Please welcome your 2026 Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys set to go on this Christmas Eve.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Stroud to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Stroud. And one more time, here's Kirk. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Delson in motion. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Well, they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon. They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mixon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 77 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Hurts. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Texans offense and Christian Kirk ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Mixing up the middle. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Once again, they run with Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Here we go.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Good. 118. What's up?
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And 12 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And Stroud now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Nolan Smith providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Hardman on the return. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run on 1st down with Shipley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was brought down by
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Eagles at 12-3 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
63.
First and 10 at the 23.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We can see the goal line. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Great.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's third down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, 70.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon set to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
It's a gain of 20.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They give to Mixon to try and pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This from 36 yards out. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
There he goes, left side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, so I'll take it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. So give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
On the quick, right? At the 38-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun to give to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
18. Let's hit.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Second down, here's Barkley again. There he goes again. He may go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Completes it to Hardman. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing is Hurts. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout
6-yard pickup.
as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
At the 44-yard line.
73.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
Looking to throw on second down.
Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Straight ahead, Shipley.
And he stopped immediately there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, it's Shipley.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 5-yard.
Hurts.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jahan Dotson
From 4 yards out.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Hardman to return. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35 on second down, Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey, 73.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. just keep adding to that lead.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Stroud now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. Good. 18. That's it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
41-yard line.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Great. Trimmer.
They'll give it to Shipley.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
15 yards.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's a give left side for Shipley.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 17. Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Texans take over.
Houston set to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Houston.
Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. An option handoff here to Mixon.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Stroud now to throw.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jalen Carter, his second sack of the night. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
3rd and 12.
A loss of 7 yards.
Now Stroud.
And he's going to go down again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That is incomplete.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Shipley again.
And the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
2nd and short now following the fumble. Hurts going to give this to Shipley.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing is Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the ball is knocked out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th.
The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Trimmer.
Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard.
And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
No touchdown.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Eagles,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining.
and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Houston,
they fall back to 500, 8-8 on the year.
and they will look to turn it around next time out.